Hi there, my name is Harriet and welcome back to the Faceless podcast. And again for another time tuko na, how do you call them? Jawanya. We have a Ikijaluo, like I don't know. But it's actually less a shit. Anyway, yeah. We have this is not a new face on the podcast. This is like a frequent guest. We cannot call her like a frequent because this is now the third time that she's here. She can just say her name if she wants to. Maybe she changed her name, I don't know. Like a lot of things change.
My name is still Lynn. I am still
Kenyan. And everything. So as we are talking about this, like nowadays it's so hard to keep up. So what we're asking ourselves today is, what the hell am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
What the hell am I doing with my life? Because I feel like most of us are starting our life in our mid-20s. Something like it's like we're having a breakdown, we're having a quarter life crisis, we're having
lots of breakdowns.
Yeah, there's something that is happening and we don't know what it is. Like, please, Ebu, tell me, what the hell are you doing with your life? What the hell?
I have no idea. So I ask myself those questions every day. I'm like, what nafanya nini kusema ukweli? Like, what am I doing?
And when was the first time, or actually why am I saying like maybe there's multiple times, but when was the first time that you felt like you are going through a middle life crisis? Actually, it's not middle life, it's quarter life crisis, because we're in our 20s.
I didn't know I was like going through a quarter life crisis, but there was this period where I was just freaking out about everything. And then I called my friend. I was like, mina cheesy, una cheesy, and then she was like, what? You're not crazy. Discuss. And then we met, and then we were just talking, and then she told me, do you think what you're having is a quarter life crisis? And then I was like, what? And then she's like, yeah, like when you're freaking out about the future, when you're having this constant pressure to like do something with your life, when you're second guessing everything you've ever done, like it's everything you've explained to me. Like me, from my point of view, I don't see why you have that much pressure. But whether you're putting so much pressure on yourself, which is normal because everyone goes through that, and there's a name for it. And then I was like,
she coined a new word, and the word described what we were going through, like everything. But I feel like all these in this phase of our life, where we are tunamaliza shule, we are graduating, we are trying to find work, we are trying to, what are the things that have been like putting pressure on yourself? Like what are the things that are giving you the pressure? Ni vitu gani zinafanya una cheesy? I know there's a lot. Like,
but
Kenya, even like being on social media peke inafanya unaweza cheesy. Like everything inafanya una cheesy. So what are some of the things that zinafanya una cheesy? What are some of the things that zinafanya una realize, oh my god, I'm going through something?
I think it's when you're having this sort of thought at the back of your head that you're not where you're supposed to be.
Oh, for sure.
So maybe it can come from like comparing yourself from your peers, or like from where you just wanted to be 5 years ago, and you look and you're like, oh, I'm not achieving what I wanted, or like it just comes from other points of things that makes you feel, oh my god, it is not happening the way it is supposed to happen.
Which is actually a sad thing. And I feel like some of my friends have actually gone through this, where they're kind of depressed because I feel like I make fun at a lot of things. Maybe that there are times that I've had like a breakdown, maybe twice I think, but most of the time I just laugh about things. Like I call in and we laugh about it. I'm just like we joke about it, and that is it. But
I joked about being homeless.
I know, she was like, oh my god, I'm becoming homeless. I'm like, wait a minute, tulia, wazazi wako ama wako fair kama hiko. And actually, like the people are literally like going homeless right now, and like things are so tough. How are you managing? Like what are the things that you're doing to like manage through all of this? How are you managing to keep sane?
What I would say is I always have both outlooks on things. So I have the part where I am putting so much pressure on myself to do better and to just be that person that I'm expected to be. And then there's the other part of me which I know, because the thing with me is I'm also very self-aware. So I know there's no formula to life. I know there's no ABCD that you should follow to the T. So there's this part of me at the back of my mind that is like, but then you don't know what you're supposed to do because it is not written. Maybe this is where you are supposed to be. So I get both sides of the coin. And what I do is I just decide to cancel all of it and just live in the moment. I just say, this is what I have now, and this is what I'm going to do about it.
But actually, I get you where you are saying about the seller, because sometimes I feel like I'm not affected by like a lot of things. Like when like unasikia like, oh, someone is getting married, oh, someone did this, someone did that.
The weddings.
Actually, yeah,
shout out to people who are getting married. All your weddings are beautiful.
No, and again,
look, me, the ones I've seen,
my someone is getting married. Someone is getting married.
Husband tea.
I know.
Some of you have kids. Children tea.
Yes. Actually, like 2 people are getting married in August, and I'm so excited.
Our age mates.
One is 30.
Oh, 30 is fine. That is.
But actually, maybe the girl.
But we're also not so young. Like our age is the age.
Yeah, she like, but anyway, yeah, I'm so happy. Like I'm going to attend a wedding and eat some cake.
And rice. The rice is important.
Yeah. Kuna rusi nilienda.
Kunyweko pineapple juice.
Kuna rusi nilienda. They was just like, by the way, you guys, if you guys are having weddings, make sure like food inatosha. What do you mean nakuja kwa wedding nakula nini chapati na sukuma wiki na rice kidogo? Because like
nyama ya VIP.
No, si nyama iko ya VIP, but I don't take meat. Like consider as alafu watu wengine, please, if you're taking meat usi. But then if you're taking meat, usikimbilie kuku. Because I'm sure like they budgeted well, but watu wa nyama mnakuja kwa kuku. So si tu tunyatu. We people who don't take meat, we are disadvantaged by the. Yeah, I mean, kuna chakuli kuku maybe, but najua kuna chakuli nyama, because like me, hey, me also don't take, but they had to like take chapati sukuma na I know surely
ungeenda tu kwenu kwani hakuna chakula kwenu.
I mean there was food at home, but you know, food at a wedding, and I'm still even mad until now. But I hope that the August weddings will compensate. You guys, if you're watching this, make sure they
invite us to your weddings. We know
I'm already invited
romantically.
I'm already invited.
But can you guys like
you want to get married like
sample for us?
Right now.
Like me, we are not there yet, but like I want to experience you people's weddings. Na mimi najua yangu nitawaita because sitanyamaza.
You will? Oh.
Hey,
wow.
My wedding, I'll be as loud as possible.
Was that nothing?
Watavunja matelevisheni. Watavunja simu zao.
Anyway, we are actually like steering away from the topic again, and this is like an issue that we both experience. But I feel like what is like giving us pressure like right now is mainly like pressure from our parents, like people getting married and other people like achieving
just society in general.
Yeah, like everything is giving people pressure. But one thing like I've come to realize that it's okay to be like in that space yenye uko peke yako, because in whichever space uko, like there's someone who's saying like maybe you're better than them, but that should not be a consolation.
And people on different timelines, so wherever you are, the only thing that matters is that you keep doing something about it.
And also go out, network, and actually I think I should do a podcast on how to survive as an unemployed person, because like I've been unemployed for the longest. Please, if you want that, I can give you the tips how to survive and be sane as an unemployed individual in Kenya, Africa, world.
Step 1, open a podcast.
No, I'm not open. No. I didn't open a podcast. Wait, why you got to roast me? Like, I feel like you're so brutal. I feel like I want to cry.
Apologies.
I need a hug after this. Not from you. No. I need a man to hug me. Anyway,
that is how you came to this earth. Someone needed a hug.
Please, are you okay? Throwing shit at my mom. Oh my god, maybe it wasn't like but anyway, yeah, maybe let's just start with the hug. But then we are like really
off topic.
So I will do like a detailed podcast on that, how to survive. But what are the things that you're doing to cope in this way? I think like actually she quit her job and she is veering into entrepreneurship and everything, which I'm very happy it's working.
Mental asylum over here,
but it's working for you though.
It is.
Yeah, and working. I'm happy that it's working for you guys. I'm going to like tag her page so that you can support her. Apate pesa. There is a vacation that I was promised, and I'm not forgetting that. So
kila video.
I will, in every video you come, I will just mention, because I'm not forgetting.
If you guys buy my stuff, I will take her to
and I wanna go, please.
Watamu for 3 days.
Watamu?
Yeah.
Fine. 3 nights.
3 days, 3 nights.
That's like 4 days, 3 nights.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, 4 days, 3 nights. Yeah.
Good. Watamu, here I come. Courtesy of you guys. So buy something from her. But what are the things that you're doing to cope during like this time? What are some of the things that you're doing to cope? And don't say sipping water and minding your business, because sometimes it's so hard to like mind your business.
I just console myself with the fact that we are not having the same, what are they called?
In the same timeline.
Yeah, we're not in the same timeline, and we are not given the same resources to do life.
For sure. Oh,
we don't have the same resources to do life.
Unajua you lack of privilege. Mimi, still privilege.
No, it's not about privilege, but it's
the resources.
The resources to do life. Like you, if you have people who know people who know people.
Oh, yeah.
And me, I come from people who know maybe people. The way we will interact with the world is not the same. Like you will be shaking hands with the president's grandkids, and me, I will be shaking hands with like my napalekwa corner. You know, like it's not the same. But either way, what is important again is just you're not in your comfort zone.
Yeah, you can also like do therapy, go to church, attend, like go out. I feel like one thing that I usually do. Can I say usually? They may still unemployed at the moment. Like
unemployed.
Yeah. Employers high.
Forms unatika hapo kwa self-employed.
Employers high. Yeah, I've employed myself to keep me busy. Yeah, that's like a job. But I feel like one of the things that I usually do, some of the things that you can do as an employed person or as somebody, you can also actually be employed, but you're still going through like this quarter life crisis because of low pay, shitty employer, shitty, how do you call them? Colleagues. And everything, and you're feeling like this is not what you want, you are not finding fulfillment in your career and everything. But I feel like it's never too late. Some of the things that you can do is trying side hustles. You can get into entrepreneurship, like you can
just
help
be my
someone.
Competition. I'll kick your ass, but still, like, you can try.
You can help someone with their biashara. Also, like, talk to people. I feel like talking helps a lot. Like, I talk to you. I know like the other things that you're doing, then it will generally help you to cope. Again, like sometimes if like don't think too much, don't like put so much focus on your how can I say them shortcomings. Someone in nini, is it really a shortcoming? On your problems.
Same thing.
Yeah, so like don't put like so much focus on them. Go out, go to church, go to these events, and
still try to live life.
So you're not chao like enda kwa shamba,
touch grass.
But anyway, for sure. Do you know like the word actually, or the phrase touch grass, like nilisikiza like this year for the first time? No, last year. Or this year, like for the first time, and I was like, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
last year, the year before that,
because
like,
I was
people are doing about
like,
touching grass.
Oh, okay.
Touch some grass. Me, I think it's good for you.
Yeah, take a break.
Enda utembee kwa barabara huko kuna kelele, enda kwa msitu, like.
And also you can like binge on like social media content.
When was the last time you saw a butterfly? Like, they're not on the road. You have to look for them. Like me, when I see butterflies, I'm so happy. But you have to go to like a park, like somewhere green with flowers, and then like you'll be like,
the things that come to the light.
Fireflies.
I don't know.
Fireflies and moths.
Akunanga butterfly?
Moth is the one that looks like a butterfly. Okay.
But anyway, go touch grass, see the butterflies, go out to nature. Like, just keep yourself busy. You don't have to be employed to keep yourself
busy. And find a purpose. Like those people who say to Mimi, I'm not religious. Like, I believe as humans, you don't have to be religious.
Yes,
but you need to find something that grounds you. So whether it's religion, whether it's football, whether it's politics, whether it's whatever it is, you need to have like something that grounds you.
For sure.
That will give you like sort of thrill. And when your religion, we know God is there for us and whatnot. If it's football, like you lose this time, unajiambia next time to win. Like just something that puts you in a place where you're grounded. Otherwise, if you don't have anything anchoring you, you'll be blown away in so many directions, and by the end of it all, utakuwa unajoko happy.
And actually now one thing, like the way you're saying, like find your purpose, I feel like even like I don't know, because okay, EP labda ni one of the chronicles of like an employed person. Like kuna tu siku like after 1 week I was like, I'm tired of being in the house. Kesho naenda kutafuta kazi. Hata kama like I don't know like what I want, but I was like tomorrow lazima nipate kazi.
Tomorrow nini ilifanyika?
Tomorrow I woke up and I was like, I don't want to be employed. It's so cold. I just want to calm myself. So this is gonna najiuliza like with the unemployed people, do you really want to be unemployed? do we really
I think unemployed people, especially unemployed people by choice, they don't want to sit in an office somewhere to just like people who quit that life, they have a reason.
Yeah. If you quit, but unajua kuna ile employed yenye you are.
Like, I remember that time we were quitting, like me, I quit, my friend was quitting, you were quitting. I was like, yo.
But we had reasons, we had reasons.
Yeah, I had reasons. Mi walikuwa na ndhulumu.
Walikuwa na mdhulumu na
walikuwa wananitumia vibaya. Walikuwa na udem ametoka tu campus juzi. Yeah, haezi to show hapa.
But like, actually that is also like another issue. Like they feel like maybe you're just fresh out of campus, they can like misuse you or something and also like pay you low, which is really unfair because like I'm doing the work that the other person is doing. Maybe I'm even like doing it better, but you guys want to like pay me low
on entry level there, like,
but like I'm giving you guys like ni kama ni bebe a 50 kg of bag of cement na mtu mwingine pia bebe, why pay me low? It doesn't make sense though, but anyway. Facts. Yeah, but I feel now, but the main thing is that it is very important to like have friends during like this season. Like don't close yourself off ndani ya nyumba or something. Like it's very important to have friends to talk to and to just keep in touch with them. Like you don't have to like talk about mambo na employment but just keep in touch and like talk to someone, because I feel like that is something that has helped me. Like I have friends that I talk to. I have Lynn, I have Stephanie, I have Grace, so I just call them and I feel like that is also like something that keeps me going. And again now pia nasikiza like Lynn is going through this, I'm going through that, and it makes me realize that we are all going through something. We are all going crazy. Hata wale wenye wako employed, they're going through something. Some of them don't like their jobs, like so it kind of gives you some sort of, can I say comfort? Am I allowed to say that? Taking comfort in people's misery. You're like, we're suffering together.
There's this song by Dave. It's not a song, it's an album. It's called We Are All Alone in This Together.
Yeah.
So like kila mtu ako na kanini kake, but at the end of the day, like
that is actually,
we are all alone in this together. It's actually
now reminding me of another song in inaitwa Let's Be Lonely Together, Benitaura. Let's be lonely together. That is romantic.
I know the song, but for 1 or 2 seconds I was like, forget it. And then I was like,
like, let's be lonely together.
Toot.
I know, let's be lonely together. I know how to sing. Like, I think, but the guys nikuwa kwa bafu. When we went there, but I know how to sing. I think kidogo tu ni join kwa SDA by the way. My mom, I'm coming to replace in that choir. It's as you know, when I sing kwa bafu, I'm just like, you know what, this voice deserves to compete with Akina who and who. But anyway, so do you feel like a quarter life crisis is kind of like a good thing? Do you feel like the space that you're in, do you feel like it's a good thing in a way?
I think in a way, yes, as much as it comes with some sense of depression in it, I feel like in a way it gives you that push you need to go out of your comfort zone. So
and again, yes, in a shape in a way.
Yeah.
And what else? That is like making this good, in as much as una cheesy, but then also like a little bit of craziness is good by the way. You just don't need to be sane like all the time.
Yeah.
What is another
like sane is boring.
I like boring sometimes. I don't like boring.
Like ew.
But I feel again it helps you to like have some sense of self awareness. Again, it helps you to know that you're growing and just part of life. Like everybody is going through something.
Maybe like as much as you see the way you compare yourself to the people ahead of you, it is the same way. Me, I will compare myself the same way with the people ahead of me and with the people I feel like I'm doing better than. Like I'll be looking, I'll be like, yeah, at least mi sikufanya kitu nani alifanya.
I know.
You know, like you're like, I'm way better than Nani.
You know, like,
and I'm not mentioning names, but some of you have done things.
I understand. Like, now this actually now reminds me though. Like, what is like one thing without being like too sorry. What is like one thing that you can tell your 18 or 16-year-old self?
Yeah, I'm actually proud of them.
Like, no, if you're to like talk to your 16-year-old
self,
like
advice,
not even like an advice, like just anything you can tell them, even an advice, you just be like, ni kubaya.
I know, like brace yourself, girl.
Brace yourself. You think you're going to buy a car at 22? Nah. At 23, you're still a pedestrian. At 24,
still pedestrian.
Mitsubishi,
Toyota.
But I feel like there's some incredible things that maybe that I think I have done. So there's also like something to smile about. And
you can be proud of yourself kidogo, but you can't let it get in your head because like, still there's miles
so much
from where you want to be.
And again, like they're like there's a lot. Like, just go out and like get the exposure, then you'll be like, oh my god, there's so much that I need to do. There's just a lot. And now, what do you think? What are you hopeful for about the future?
If I could stop using matatus for public transport.
Oh,
I just want to
have a
stop
car.
being pedestrian.
Now you know,
Even
like,
back to be a pedestrian. You see these places with pedestrian gates and car, and you just like what that
I
pedestrian
know.
gate is like this size.
Yeah. Now, that is now like a nice thing. But
even if
this
it's like
lady
a
wants to
small
be.
Mazda.
But you know something? Ooh, but then you know, like I really wanted to like have a Mazda CX-5.
6.5 is too ambitious, but no ambition is too ambitious. No,
like I really think like that is like that should be my first car by the way. I don't know, but if I buy it, then I'll just go back to this video and be like, on a sasa,
Mungu kinipea hii.
Oh my god, like I want
Mungu mtoto wake Hana alipelekea Mungu Samuel, si ndio?
Oh yeah, but even like Abraham wanted to sacrifice Isaac.
Tuandike hizi. Ukinipea Mazda.
Utapatia na nani, not me. You want to sacrifice me. I'm not your relative.
It's so dark. Like,
oh yeah, where are you trying to like give to God? But God, if you should give me that, I will. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm a good person. I'm a good child to God. I feel like I'll just continue being myself. But if you give me that, nitakuwa nasikiza gospel ndani ya hiyo gari like.
Hey. Me, Sean Paul pale.
Hakutakuwa na Galili ya uwani mawingu. Love is wicked.
Okay, what you call it?
No, it will just be Hillsong worship. But anyway, I'm not trying to like negotiate with God or anything. It will come at its own time. And again, now we should work. If you want to like a car, we should end up driving school.
So I would like to reach out to the public.
Be honest.
I would like to reach out to the public.
Driving school is just like.
I know, but I don't want to go to driving school before I have the. You see the way you get those skills in the state, because there's a lot of freezing that happens in the driving school. Like I have my friend who has been driving for 5 years, and then when he went for his DL test, he just froze, and he's been on the road for 5 years.
You see,
and he failed.
I feel like if you want something, you start with the small steps toward getting like that thing.
Well, I don't want to.
Unapokwenda driving school, I think it's just like 10k or 13k. Zile some, I think skizo amego hizo classes, blah blah blah. You can even like do one, I think, for like maybe 5k or 7k to 10k.
For real? Wapi? Because I
don't know,
sign
like
up
I
like
saw
today
like
if it's
I'm going to like send you case something if you want to like own a car.
I'm going to manifest it, by the way.
And actually again, imagine like this is like even like job requirements, like they need you to like know how to drive.
Some companies they
even like they need you like to have a car, like kunikuwa na ingine hadi siku apply, or just like I'm not gonna get this because please, what do you mean I need to have? I'm 22. But anyway, there are people with cars.
You're 22.
I'm not 22 like right now.
God. I was like, yo. Am I talking to a minor?
I'm not 22 right now. I'm 22 plus.
No, don't say.
Why? What's wrong?
Because like the age, like fine wine, you don't say your age. You just become pretty as you go. And they're like, wow, do you know, like, last year.
Do you know, like, I feel like, I don't know why I'm always like, I like saying my age because in California, I'm feeling, oh my God, I've grown so
I used to like it last year, but since this year, my birthday, Peter, I feel like I'm an old grandma.
Wallahi.
It's there. We are
there. Even in our old age, we are. Yeah, it's getting spicier. And anyway, let us not veer off again. So to Malize, so what is like one thing that you can say like to someone who is going like to through this kind of phase? You're like, what the hell am I doing with my life? What the hell is happening in my life? What is something that you can tell someone who is going through a phase like you? Maybe you're going to say we're in this.
It's your time to suffer.
Ooh, mean girls. Loves in meanness. I just feel like we are all going, but everyone
has to go through it.
Everyone is going through something. We are.
I can't tell you this is how you will avoid it. This is how avoiding it. When you're going through it, this is your time. You just accept it.
And actually, this is like one thing I like to say, that when it rains, it pours. Like ikianza kukupiga, utapigwa na upigwe na unyeshewe na uloweshwe mpaka upate baridi mpaka upate pneumonia. Like when problems start to come, so just assume that this is now the worst of the worst. Then after this, it will be better. And again, it's okay to not have it all figured out. We are all trying to figure out. Even when you'll be 50, you'll still be trying to like figure out. Even with the money, you'll still be trying to. But actually, yeah, even in as much as we are trying to like figure. But just like napata like I'm talking, simalize sentence naenda kwa ingine. As I was saying, we are all
talk to your therapist, guys.
I'm the therapist. Many therapists sign up.
She needs a therapist.
Do I? We are all going through something, and we are all trying to figure out something. But I'd want us that at some point in life, the thing that we should be figuring is, where am I going to eat? Dubai, Tanzania, ama wapi? I'm trying to figure out what to do with my money because I have like too much money. That is what I want to figure. I don't want to figure out how I'm going to get to wherever at 7 a.m. Please. So yeah, but this is now the kind of figuring that we're doing right now. And Mbeleni will be doing a different kind of figuring, a better kind of figuring.
Yeah.
So just continue figuring out, and I'm wishing you all the best in your figuring out journey. Because we're all figuring it out. So
it's your time.
As we continue to figure out how to end this video, figure out how to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll figure out how comment. To appreciate you and love you because you are figuring everything out. So bye. Have a figureful day, afternoon, morning, evening, and month. Bye.
See ya.
They love you, yeah.
No, she doesn't.
I do. I have a big heart.